He believes in no sex before marriage. So did his girlfriend. At senior prom, just before doing it, he falls into a coma. Waking up 4 years later, she is Miss March in Playboy. Can he get her back? Eugene and his friend Tucker sneak into Eugene's brother's bedroom to look at his recently bought valuable Michael Jordan rookie card. Tucker finds a Playboy magazine inside the card box and is immediately excited. 3 weeks later, despite being only 8 years old, Tucker's behavior transforms into that of a hormone-driven teenager. Fast forward a decade, Eugene and Tucker are now high school seniors. Tucker is still a big fan of Playboy magazine, whereas Eugene and his girlfriend, Cindi Whitehall, who have been dating for 2 years, actively promote abstinence among younger teens. Cindi, on the other hand, has different plans. Given their 2-year relationship, she says that if she is not Eugene's first, it could cause serious issues between them. They plan to do it at the after-prom party that Tucker had invited them to. Tucker tells Eugene that he has reserved the limo, which, when it arrives, has already picked up Tucker's high school dropout friend, Phil, who now goes by the MC name of Horsedick.MPEG. Cindi goes upstairs to prepare for the after-prom party, while Tucker takes Eugene into the kitchen and gives him several shots of hard alcohol. Eugene then leaves to meet Cindi upstairs, but he enters the wrong door and falls down the steps into the basement. He is severely injured and falls into a coma for 4 years. Tucker jolts Eugene awake with a baseball bat. He tells Eugene that Cindi stayed for a short time, but then left because Eugene was a vegetable. Tucker leaves Eugene to recover and goes to work as a photographer at a store. He returns later to see Eugene with the latest edition of Playboy. Tucker happened to come across a centerfold of none other than Cindi in his new issue. Tucker sets up a plan to travel across the country to the Playboy Mansion, where there will be a party in 3 days for Playboy's annual birthday bash, and where Cindi is almost certain to be. Tucker has a date with Candace, his partner of 13 months, who seemed to hate him in high school. Later that night, while Eugene is sleeping, Tucker breaks into the hospital, stating that they have to leave on their trip now, rather than 3 days later, due to an incident involving Candace and accidentally forgetting she has seizures caused by strobe lights as a side effect of her epilepsy. Kicking off their road trip, the two are attacked by Candace's brother, Rick, and his fireman crew, but they are able to escape. After arriving in Chicago, they reunite with their old friend Horsedick, who is now a famous rapper. They join him on his party bus and embark on a journey across the country toward the Playboy Mansion. Following a dispute between Horsedick and Eugene, both Tucker and Eugene are thrown off the bus in a remote location, forcing them to continue on foot. Just when things appear bleak, a car driven by 2 lesbian women pulls up. They strike a deal. The boys will drive while the girls engage in intimate activities in the back seat. They arrive at the mansion, but are stopped by bouncers at the door. Several fire trucks arrive shortly after looking for Tucker. Tucker and Eugene sneak into the mansion while dressed as firefighters. They take different paths once inside. Meanwhile, Candace, accompanied by her brother Rick, forces her way into the mansion. Tucker flirts with a variety of Playboy models, meets 2007 Playmate of the Year Sarah Jean Underwood, and visits the grotto. Eugene is mistaken for a stalker while searching for Cindi and is placed in a secure holding area. However, not before Cindi noticed him. Meanwhile, Tucker comes across Candace and quickly retreats back into the mansion, drawing the attention of the firemen. He successfully evades them and tries to conceal himself within the mansion, where he unexpectedly meets Hugh Hefner. Hefner and Tucker discuss Tucker's concerns, with Hefner sharing a personal story about the first woman he fell in love with. Tucker is advised by Hefner that there is a bunny in every woman, implying that if Tucker can recognize the unique qualities in each woman, he's onto something meaningful. In the secure holding area, Cindi meets Eugene. Eugene appears repulsed at the sight of her, saying that she left him and showed no concern, accusing her of having affairs with numerous other men. Cindi tells that she did love him and provides evidence by disclosing that the earnings from her modeling and Playboy bunny activities were sent to help in covering Eugene's hospital bills, a fact Tucker, due to his absent-minded nature, failed to mention. Right at that moment, Hef calls for the removal of all stalkers from the mansion. Candace eventually finds Tucker. Tucker apologizes for his mistakes and promises to overlook hers. And Candace decides to give him another chance. At the same time, Eugene comes across Horsedick, who promised to rip Eugene's face off. Eugene is too preoccupied to find Cindi. After Cindi comes out and reveals that Horsedick was born without genitals, his crew pulls down his trousers, confirming what Cindi said. After Eugene and Cindi make up, Hef lets everyone back in. Eugene and Tucker are in the mansion's kitchen, and Eugene tells Tucker that Cindi is waiting for him upstairs, eerily similar to the situation that started the whole thing in the first place. And, just like 4 years ago, Tucker and Eugene share a few shots before Eugene heads upstairs to get intimate with Cindi. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.